Amy?
You're starting. Don't talk, please. Why don't the two of you sit down and talk to each other? I can't think with the two of you following me every place I go, from the bedroom to the bathroom to the kitchen. I feel like I'm leading a parade. Paul, stop staring. I feel it like bullets right through my back. No, Paul, please. I am so crazy I left the refrigerator door open last night, so the orange juice is hot. Here. And if you say thank you, I will go running right out of this apartment and move into the hopeless cases section at Bellevue, where they will understand me. Don't talk, please! Oh, Paul, I apologize. Oh, Paul, you say whatever you want to say, whatever you like. Who am I telling you what to do? Oh, Paul.
The orange juice is hot, but thanks.
See, Paul! You don't thank a person for hot orange juice, you slug 'em! The toast! No, I blew the toast!
That's okay.
I can't stand it! It's not okay, Paul. Nothing about it remotely resembles okay. It is the opposite of okay. See, Robert, this is the real me. Crazed.
I was just thinking that this is a much more interesting wedding breakfast than most. The bride is in a high-energy mode. The groom is abnormally quiet. And yet, a festive atmosphere pervades the room. I guess it's the best man, smiling, even as he dies from drinking boiled orange juice.
I would laugh, Robert, if it all weren't so tragic. How do I look? Funny?
Yeah, it's a funny dress.
That dumb hairdresser curled my hair like he was on withdrawal. Paul, what are you so happy about all the time?
You.
This is the most neurotic, insane. It is so crazy having this enormous wedding and everything after we've been living together all these years. It's embarrassing, Paul. People will think I'm pregnant.
That's next year. Listen, if we hurry, we're late.
What am I doing? I'm 31.
And perfect.
Oh, an oldie but a goodie, huh? It's just incredible. 2 years with a psychiatrist and look where it leads. I'm just so glad we're not having a Catholic wedding, because next year when I get the divorce, I won't be a sinner. Whoever would have thought I would marry someone Jewish? Jewish! I mean, I didn't even know anybody who was Jewish. See, Robert, that was probably my main attraction. Look what a little Catholic rebellion will lead to. The very first moment I met Paul, I said to myself, that's what I really want. That Jew. Oh, he was so beautiful. Inside and out. Beautiful. Paul would kiss me and I would think to myself, oh, I got my very own Jew.
What is all this about me being Jewish today? About 3/4 of your friends are Jewish. Come on, hurry.
Did I ever say I like my friends? I do not. I much prefer my Gentile enemies. At least they leave you alone. And I need to be left alone. I am just like Robert.
Well, I'm not like that. What the hell are you talking about? But don't answer, because we don't have time.
Amy, after all these years, don't you know we fit?
The higher you go, the harder you hurt when you fall.
I never dropped you yet.
Whoever reads this, I love you. Well, thank you. I love you too.
Thank him, the Phantom. He leaves notes like that all over the place. A person can't stand all that sweetness, Paul. Nobody human can stand all that everlasting affection.
Amy, don't you think we should go?
I can't.
Amy, if anybody should be married, it's you. Tell her, Robert.
Robert, tell me. Who's gonna tell Robert?
Paul, I can't tell anybody anything like that. I mean, whatever is right will happen, I guess.
I see.
Look, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call and say we're gonna be late. A little bit late. The people should be arriving now, don't you think?
Amy, don't you see what you're doing to yourself? You know, if other people did to you what you do to yourself, they could be put in jail. Come on.
Oh, look, Paul. Look, it's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain. The line was busy. Oh, guess who I ran into on my way over here? Helen Kincaid. Remember Helen Kincaid? I brought her around a couple times. Anyway, she's married now. I almost didn't recognize her. She was all fat and blousy and...
Amy, come on, we're late.
I just can't do it, Paul. I don't understand how I ever let it get this far.
Amy, come on, all of our friends are waiting.
That's no reason, Paul. I just can't. I'm so afraid.
Of what?
I don't know. I just think maybe you're really not for me, Paul. I just think maybe nobody's really for me. I never saw one good marriage, never, not in my entire life.
You see what you look for, you know? I've seen lots. Listen to me, Amy. Married people are no more marriage than musicians or music. Just because some of the people are wrong, it doesn't matter. It is still right.
Yes, well, I'll put that on a sampler, Paul. Really? I'm not being emotional. I'm as sane as can be. Paul, I'm sorry I don't love you enough.
Robert, would you, call and explain? And,
What did I just do?
You did what you had to do, I guess. I mean, if it wasn't right, then you shouldn't go through with it. That's what I think, at least. Amy, marry me.
What?
Marry me.
Huh?
You said it before. We're just alike. Why don't we, Amy?
Why don't we, Robert?
Bobby, 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 baby, Bobby, Bobby, Bobby.
Marry me, and everyone will leave us alone.
Bobby, Bobby, how have you been? Stop by on your way home. Bobby, we've been thinking of you.
It's some world, isn't it? I'm afraid to get married and you're afraid not to. Thank you, Robert. I'm really... It's just... You have to want to marry somebody. Not just somebody. Will you look at that? He went out without his umbrella or anything. He'll get pneumonia. I've got to catch him. I'm getting married. Oh, and he's so good, isn't he? He's so good.
Amy.
I'm the next bride.
Marry me a little, love me just enough. Cry but not too often, play but not too rough. Keep a tender distance, so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready, marry me a little, do it with a will. Make a few demands I'm able to fulfill. Want me more than others, not exclusively. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. I'm ready now. You can be my best friend. I can be your right arm. We'll go through a fight or two. No harm, no harm. We'll look not too deep. We'll go not too far. We won't have to give up a thing. We'll stay who we are. Right. Okay then. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Come on. Marry me a little. Love me just enough. Warm and sweet and easy. Just the simple stuff. Keep a tender distance, so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready, marry me a little. Body, heart, and soul. Passionate as hell, but always in control. Want me first and foremost. Keep me company. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Oh, how gently we'll talk. Oh, how softly we'll tread. All the stings, the ugly things we'll keep unsaid. We'll build a cocoon of love and respect. You promise whatever you like, I'll never collect.